Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of StarCraft Inc. I'm SCINC, and today I have a treat for you. Up in the top left, someone you may call a legend. Venom, your very own Protoss Forum poster boy. Pretty much. I don't know if he'll like me calling him that. I'm not really sure I care. Look at the nice little moon crescent on his neck. Oh, he's so pretty. But anyway, Venom is a very unorthodox player, and as you'll see by the freaking early scout going all the way over to his base, getting seen by that SCV. What's he gonna do? He's just gonna throw down a little supply depot. He's not even sure he cares. Putting down the pylon right in his face. Xiaobeibei, by the way, is the red Terran in the top right, but we don't care about him because he's about to suffer some major abuse. This single probe wandering around awkwardly, I guess. He's just making friends. The pylon finishes, and what does that mean for the Terran player? It's a gateway! So, yeah, just gonna build that in his face and wander around some more. Let his shields regenerate, because, you know, xiaobeibei is just gonna, like, accept this. There is a building constructing in your base. He is building a house next to your house, and you're not even stopping it. What's he gonna do? Pull SCVs off the line? Oh, speak of the devil. I swear to God I have a gift. But he's gonna go kill the pylon, which that might be a good idea for him. That might be a good idea for this Terran player. But Venom just builds another pylon, because I mean, pylons are for noobs, right guys? I swear to God, pylons are the worst invention ever. You got a freaking alien race light years ahead in technology, and they decide they're just gonna power everything by a floating rock, and that's just gonna work for their civilization. But hey, what do I know? Just a lowly Diamond League human being that controls their entire race with a mouse. But this bunker's not gonna finish, and the Zealot's gonna wander his way into the mineral line. Now that Marine is in the bunker, but what does it matter? Oh, he picks off the Zealot, and there's a second Marine in that bunker. It's in range of the gateway. There's a forge finish now, and there's going to be photon cannons in this base. This is amusing to me. They're going to play a little game of leapfrog, or should I say whack-a-mole with this Zealot. And, well, they're prairie dogging around. Prairie dogging. That's such a funny word. Anyway, the cannon goes down for Venom, and the Marines are gonna run, because they're chicken shit. And they're gonna kill that Zealot, but, no, maybe not. Playing ring around the rosy. This Marine's getting brave. He's gonna shoot at the building. Big man shooting at a gateway. Big man. Okay, so the photon cannon finishes for Venom, shooting at this bunker. But I'm just gonna waste a bunch of money repairing that. Use lots of Scotch tape. Your Scotch tape works great against the Protoss arsenal, and it's gonna finish off that gateway. Before the Zealot finishes, maybe Venom should have canceled that. But what a zany build, dropping a second gateway. Didn't want to take a look at the income tab. He still managed to stay ahead of the Terran player in economy, and half the Terran player's units aren't even mining. And he's going broke trying to repair that bunker. But why isn't it doesn't look like it's even shooting back. Do those cannons outrange the bunker? It looks like they outrange the bunker, which is funny to me. I didn't know that they could do that. Call me a noob, but I've never seen that before. Huh. Alright, well, looks like Venom's in great shape. This Marine sees what's going on. He decides he's going to call in sick. And that bunker, this is costing the Terran player a lot of money, and it doesn't look like he can really move forward with anything he wants to do. And the Protoss player, Venom, is really pulling ahead in harvester count now. 24 to 19. I guess it's only 25 now. It's only, 6 ahead. And the mule is going to keep him up. As you can see, the mule is keeping him in the game in terms of income. But Looks like we're just gonna accrue a little army of zealots down here. We're dropping some gates and a cyber core, so it looks like we're gonna transition into some kind of 4-gate, 3-gate, maybe get an expo. I don't know. It depends on what Venom's feeling today. Maybe go for a walk in the park, go pet the doggy. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that. So we got a nice little marine army for xiaobeibei, and I'm not sure he's pleased with what's going on. That bunker does go down. I'm not sure if he salvaged it or not. Maybe he did. But quite the income loss. I'm gonna go to units lost, and Venom has lost a lot more. 300 more units. 300 more resources worth of units. However, there was a lot of money spent repairing that bunker. I'm not sure that that shows up here on the units lost tab. But getting marauders now. He's only producing off 2 racks. Can't really do much else. What I would have liked to see is him build, you know, like a sneaky barracks here and maybe fly it down here. He could have easily countered Venom. But when you're really under pressure, it's hard to think clearly. Now we're going for some sort of all-in, trying to counter push. He's getting impatient, and you know, this is good and all, but he's gonna lose a lot of his harvesters. But it looks like it might work for xiaobeibei. It looks like he's breaking out of this, which all the power to him. Venom's gonna lose a lot of supply here. As you can see, he's starting to fall behind big time in the resources lost. Not units lost, but the resources are what counts. But Venom's establishing himself over here, getting void rays. Kind of a funny tech switch. I did not see that coming. Lining his wall, his entrance with cannons. This makes me chuckle. This makes me chuckle. So what's left of his mineral line will probably fall to that void ray. As soon as that army walks up to the ramp, they're going to get mauled by cannons. And I'm going to laugh about it. That Lyote is getting abused by the Terran army. And it's just going to pull back. I'm not sure what that's all about, but probably a good decision. Probably a good decision. However, there's going to be a number of void rays coming out for Venom, and the Terran player's not really going to be able to deal with it, but he's going to push out with a handful of Marines, a couple Marauders, and he's going to get a face full of Photon. And I hear that shit's bad for you. But what do I know about Photon? It's not like I eat it every day. I like sandwiches. But this Terran player is hankering for some Photon. He's going to run up here. He's going to check for the expo, and there isn't one. One base Protoss. Are you silly? So he's going to get mauled by cannons here. He's in a choke, which is not a good situation for the Terran player, but he does have enough to break through the cannons, and there's not really anything here for the Protoss player. This looks like somewhat of a base trade if he's going to leave with those Void Rays. When he's pulling off his workers, he's going to lose them all, I think. Workers don't work as well against Terran units as SCVs work against Protoss units. Of course, it's always how it is, but I'm not going to QQ, am I? So now he's getting this round. They let him get pretty close to those probes. Now the Void Ray comes out, and that's Oslo Vista for those Marines. And meanwhile, the Void Rays are over here. They're going to get charged up on this refinery, and they'll be able to quite handily take out that missile turret. However, the Terran player can repair that, so keep that in mind. And that's what he's going to do. But the Void Rays melt it way too fast. And maybe if he pulled off more SCVs, and these Marines are not going to stand a chance against the fully charged Void Rays. This is GG, I believe. So that was a pretty strange opening. I very much appreciate how that went. Made me giggle. And here comes another missile turret. Oh, no GG from xiaobeibei. What a fun name to say. So thank you to Venom for sending me this replay. He did so through the forums, and I strongly appreciate it. Very interesting game. I'm very happy to see a Protoss player thinking outside the box, because it's so tiring, 3-gate expoing every game. You know, that's just how everybody's forced to play nowadays, and, you know, break the mold, guys. So thank you, Venom. Thank you for watching. I'm SCINC, and you're watching StarCraft Inc.